Morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. We're from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Adam Leon. This is my co-founder, Greg Goralski. We are excited to tell you about our project called AppSeed. AppSeed is a tool that takes your sketches and creates interactive prototypes through some clever use of computer vision. The immediacy of pencil or pen to paper is often complicated by the next step of making a functional idea happen on the computer. We wanted a faster way to take our most natural method of conceiving interface ideas and quickly seeing results with behavior. Seeing the elements come to life on a mobile device offers exactly the immediacy we need to quickly test ideas. Greg is going to show you a demo right now of our fantastic app.
So what AppSeed is a tool for taking your sketches. What AppSeed is a tool for going and taking your sketches and making them into interactive prototypes really quickly and really easily. So you start off with a template. So you can see within this sketchbook we have the corner markers, which serve as the cropping markers. And these could be either within the sketchbook, within something that you print out yourself, or on a whiteboard. You put in your design, and then you go and take the pictures with the app. So just 1, 2, and 3. Hit done. And that's when the interesting things start to happen. Let me just go and replace this one. The first thing that you notice is that your design becomes cropped precisely onto what you sketched. The other thing that we do is we go and use computer vision to identify your UI elements. So for example here, it has recognized and isolated each of your pieces, which make them, which allow you to move them around within your design. And more importantly, it allows you to manipulate those sketches and make them into the UI interactions that you would expect it to do. So for example, with this piece here, it was intended to be an input text. So as we set it to be an input text, it starts to react as that UI element with bringing up the keyboard and reacting as you would expect. Some of the other UI that we've built out here include to go and make this into a map. And so the process involves going through these various steps, allowing you to go and take what you've drawn and make them into the UI that you expect it to be. So it also allows you to do such things such as to go and repeat a set if you have something that happens that is common. Or, if I take this shot again, or to go and make an element into a street view. Once you have gone through that process, taking all of your designs and defining the UI elements, you could then go and proceed to run that design on your device. So you get to feel what that application is going to feel like within the context of the device. Or you could share it with your immediate team. And so that is sent out as an HTML5 site so that your colleagues and your collaborators could test it on their devices. The other option is to edit it in Photoshop. So this is sending the designs out as a layered PSD to Photoshop so that you can modify it as you want and continue that creative process to the next stage. This project has started out as a Kickstarter project. Transport. And Kickstarter has proved to be a really powerful way for us to go and get a project like this off the ground. When we started it out, we were fairly naive about the process and didn't really know what to expect, as many Kickstarter projects are. But what it has allowed us to do is to go and get our initial funding to go and get the project off the ground. So we raised $45,000 through the Kickstarter backers. This has allowed us to go and get our initial development covered without having to raise outside funding. So we are, at this stage, we are wholly, we are completely founder-owned. But more importantly, it has allowed us to go and get the 1,915 incredible backers that we have. This is a community that has already gone and found the concept interesting enough to go and pull out their credit cards, put their own money behind it, and has allowed us to go and get that initial funding. They also serve as our beta testers, as our feedback group, and as we launch, to go and serve as our champions for this product. We've also gone and managed to go and get considerably more press than we had expected. So we first got covered by Fastco Design, which we love them for that. Following that, we got covered by Wired, TechCrunch, Mashable, Forbes, and Daily Planet, which is a little Canadian show that you may not have heard about. We're Canadian too. And so that has allowed us to go and push the project as a small team much further than we would have without this process.
So a little bit about our team. My name's Adam Leon, and I've got 17 years of design experience, websites and applications, including the original iPhone app for the Detroit Red Wings, which was in the App Store from 2009 to 2012. My role on this project is interface functionality and feature set development. Greg is going to tell you a little bit about his background in a second. We have a partner who's not here. His name is Andrew Dertinger, and his background is strategic accounts manager for buysell.ads.com, and he is providing invaluable strategic oversight and business development planning for us. Greg, do you want to give us a little bit about your background?
Sure. So my name is Greg Goralski, and I'm the original developer on this project. My previous company was an award-winning architectural visualization tool called In Situ, and I teach interactive media at Humber College and have an MBA from Ryerson University. I'm also an alumni of the Canadian Film Centre Media Lab and Interactive Project Lab.
As designers and developers ourselves, we are first building a tool for a need that we understand best, the need to quickly define expected interactive behaviors based on hand-drawn designs. We want to make sure that we create a great product that works for us and our peers. After that, we believe there's a lot of room to grow into new markets. We foresee our process as solving creative problems for a number of different design fields. In terms of openings, we are in fact looking to grow the team. Specifically, we are looking to add a developer, both an Android developer and an iOS developer, and we are more than willing to talk to anybody interested in a strategic angel partnership or investor. Thank you for your kind attention. If you have any questions, now's the time.
Questions?
Hi, I'm just curious, what are you guys expecting to use as a revenue model, and how many people do you expect would be interested in this sort of work?
What is the estimated size of the market?
Right.
Or?
Well, you can't come out and do another Kickstarter campaign, I assume, to make money. So what is the ultimate goal and how you're going to monetize this?
We have a couple of different plans in the work. Greg, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So our monetizing plan is really simple. With this, we are doing in-app purchases. So you have a basic version of the app that is free, and then many of the features such as the sharing and the editing in Photoshop, because those are meant for professional app developers, that those come at a fee. So a $5 in-app purchase. We are also looking within the second stage to go and partner more with agencies using a subscription model so that we become a kind of tool that goes in and gives them a competitive advantage within their design process.
So functional templates do you have in your app?
Sorry, I couldn't hear the question.
How many different types of functional templates do you have in your app? Like I noticed you have a, go to the next or pull up Google Street View. How many of those do you have?
Okay, so the question was about how many UI elements we have. It is a growing set, so we are focused on the most common ones, so from the buttons and input text, and we're also building in the more sophisticated ones, such as the navigation groups, tab groups, and groups of UI. So we have it is a fair number right now. I'm not sure if we have a specific number that we have that is set, but yeah. Sorry. I hope that answers the question. Okay.
One more question? Let's give it up for AppSeed. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.